In this video, I'll explain you the project encrypt and decrypt the user message using the ASCII value. So this is a Python program example. We'll bring more examples in this channel. So please watch each program and learn and enhance your skill and learn more about Python. So here this program is concerned, you should know what is ASCII and how to encrypt and how to decrypt the message. So what is ASCII stand for? That is ASCII. So this stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Information interchange. So here for every character there is a corresponding number. For example, if you take A, the corresponding number is 65. If you take B, the corresponding number is 66. Like that it will continue. If we take small a, the corresponding number is 97. So therefore, for every character, there a corresponding number is assigned. So these numbers are from 0 to 255. So it will cover almost all the characters. So that's what ASCII stands for, or ASCII concept. Next, let us learn how to encrypt and decrypt using this concept, using the ASCII values. Now let us assume we want to send some message to other person. So let's say send a message to B. So message from A to B. So let's say this is a simple word you want to send as ABCD. So assume this is some password. So this is required for the B. So A has to send. A know the password, therefore it required for the B. But so you need to ensure that only B should know this, but nobody should know about this. But in give a password as ABCD, someone can know this and it's a problem. So therefore we want to convert this into some other format and we want to send to B. So how do we convert this? Let's say A to 1, B to 2, C to 3 and D to 4. Now we converted. So when you convert the original text into other format, so it's a junk text what you call as, otherwise you call it as a cyber text. Cipher text. So we have converted the text actually. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you give 1, 2, 3, 4 via someone, so he says 1, 2, 3, 4, but there is not a password, you can't get anything from this. We talk about very basic level, okay, but someone can keep try. It's very easily you can convert because one is A. Once you know that one is A, so naturally B is 2 is B, 3 is C, and 4 is D. But if you don't know what is 1, 2, 3, 4, so then actually don't know like how to change to ABCD. But as I told already, this is a basic level how you start with that. But today's is a very high-end encryption, so where we talk about 256-bit encryption, that is a different issue. But at the basic level, how do we do this? But now here you can see that we only faces some problem here. Once you reach the 10, so that when I say for that particular character it becomes 10. So when you say 10, this is 2 digits. Then it becomes 11, then again 2 digit. Whereas this one is 1 digit. So if you write 1, 2 and 1, 0 this letter, then it is a problem. So it's not easy to separate by ourself itself. So therefore this is not suitable. So instead of what we have to do is, for A let us give 11, for B let us give 12, for C 13, for D 14. So up to Z you take now. So 26 plus 10, so it becomes 36. So 36 means is a Z, 11 means it's A, 14 means it is D. Now easy, like every 2 digit there is a corresponding character. Now if I write something like this, 13, 12, 14, 36. So what is the corresponding text? So 13 is C. What is 12? 12 is B. What is 14? 14 is D. What is 36? 36 is Z. So therefore they need to convert back to this text. So this is how the conversion takes place. So this is the original text. So this is the converted text, Again from that we get back the original text. So in this program also we'll try to do the same thing. So the encryption and decryption will talk about the same thing. When you say encrypt, so what are the original text we want to change to ciphertext. Okay, so if ABCD, so that you are changed to 11, 12, 13, 14, so it become a cipher text. And now again get back the same original text, so this is decrypt. As I told already, this is what the basic level, but we can keep on improve this, and we can make such a way that nobody can able to decrypt it unless otherwise they know the key, otherwise they know the logic. Here what is the logic? Here logic is A is given or A is allocated as 11. If you know the logic, then only you can able to decrypt, otherwise someone cannot able to decrypt. But by practicing it, by keep trying, someone can know like, okay, what is 11 means, what is 12 means, what is 13 means, so they can easily decrypt it. So therefore this is not the best way of decrypt it, but let us learn this how to do this, and later we can learn the best way of encrypt and decrypt in the later stages. Okay, let us start Python. So here we have ideally there is a Python default editor, right? So we started Python. Now let's have the file. You go to file menu, open a new file. So editor will open. You take the editor and you can write the program over here, and then you can able to execute it by running the F5 or run module. Okay, first let's say how to convert to ASCII value. So in order to convert character to ASCII, we should know the function called as a ORD. So ORD is a function to convert to ASCII value. So let's take a variable cvar is equal to a, capital A. Okay, so this you want to convert into ASCII value. So therefore ORD of cvar. Fine. So save the file. Fine, I'll save it here and then I'll give the file name. We can give the proper name. So encrypt and decrypt as a file name. So therefore easy for you to know like what is there in that particular file. Right, let us run this file. You can see that you get the 65. Right. So if you want to know for what it is 65, cvar, comma. So now if you execute, A is 65. So if you give some other value, let's say Z, so it is a 90. Okay, fine. So this is A. Now again we need to convert back to original variables. Okay. So now in order to convert back to the original, you have to use the chr. Chr is the function chr, then cvar. So let's pass this value to the n1 var ord cvar. Then you can give n1 var here. Now if I execute this, so it becomes 65. When you pass the 65 again to n1 variable will have 65. So that you pass to chr to get back to the character. So therefore you can say n1 var comma quotes space comma. So A 65, if you give 65 it becomes A again. So this is the logic we want to use, a convert a given text to encrypted format, and then we can decrypt again the same. So what we'll do is, let us take some message. Okay, here is a message. Let's say please pay rupees 50,000 to John. So this message, okay, so we want to send this message to the B party, but nobody should know about this, only B should be aware of this. So therefore we want to encrypt this message. Now how do we encrypt the multiple characters? So there are multiple characters, so we can use the for loop here. Okay, so let's remark this. Okay, so let's remark this by placing hash mark there here. So let's have hash mark here. One more. Okay, so we can use a for loop here. For ch per each character in cvar. Cvar is the text var. Okay, what is the text we are passing? That is there in the cvar. Now we need to read each character. So let's say print ch. So you can see that print ch will read every character and will place it over there. Now we want to convert this into ASCII value. So for ORD ch. So you can see that letter the corresponding number, letter corresponding number, letter corresponding number. So as we discussed already, you can see that there is a blank here, but the number is 32. Here are 82. Some are 3 digit and some are in 2 digit. Now if we combine everything, let's have one more variable, new var, go to empty. So let's say a new var is equal to new var plus, so whatever the conversion taken place, so that is number, I want to put it as a string. The str function we are using, and we are changing to string and we are combining. Now we'll print new var, print new var. Now you can see that this is the number what we get. So this is the text and this is the corresponding number. So here one problem is, as I told already, there are some are 2 digit, some are in the 3 digit. You can say P is 80, I is 108. So P is 80 and next one is 108. L, that is a L actually. And then what is E? Whether E is a 3 digit or 2 digit. So again is a 3 digit. Now for us only it's very difficult whether 2 digit, 3 digit to identify. So whether you have to pass all the 3 or you have to pass it 2. So therefore when you are passing, so you have to put left side 0. So now to make this, what we can do is, so we'll format this. So for formatting, like how to do the format, we have a separate video, please watch that video. 0.3d, close the flower bracket, then you can use the format, then we can close the bracket here. Now I'll show you like for every character how it will print. Okay, so one more bracket. So here str is not required. So because we are passing as a number. Okay, so the error is because we given a 1 dot over there. Here float actually is not a float actually. Only thing is 3 digit and left side you should fill with the zeros. 3 digit and left side you should fill with the zeros. This is the concept here. So now let us run this. So you can see that character corresponding number. Right. So this is not required. Okay, we'll take out this. So now what we can do is we can have one more variable, n1 variable. So I'll pass this value to the n1 variable. So what was this format? So let us pass to n1 variable. n1 var is equal to this. Next here it's a n1 variable. So new variable. Let's run this. So now you can see that, so it's executed. And what is the text? You want to print the text here. So original text, print cvar. So this is the original text and this is the ciphertext. So therefore it's converted into number format. So here number such a way that for every character the corresponding ASCII value. So ASCII value may in a 3-digit. So every 3-digit is a corresponding ASCII value. But we can make complicated, okay? This 3-digit we can add some number to this or subtract some number, we multiply by some number, and then only 3 it should be 3-digit. Then to decrypt, someone should know like how to do this. But anyway, when you given this number, so it's very difficult for someone to know like what is this message is, unless otherwise you don't know how it is done. Fine, this is the one part. Now the next part is, so we want to get it back, so you want to convert that into normal text again. Now let us learn like how to convert the number to the text. Now this new var will have the number, so that we want to get it back to the text. For this what we can do is we can use a for I in new var, I in new var colon, then you can say print I. So print I, that should be a bracket over there here. So all the numbers are get printed. So we are getting the individual number. Now what we'll do is we'll take another variable. So a is equal to 0 or a1 is equal to 0. Now we need to make a group of 3. You have to make the group of 3. So here individual is printing, but we don't want individually, we want to make the group of 3. Therefore you can say a1 is equal to a1 plus 1. So we'll increment it. Then we'll check the a1. Then we already know like we can divide that by 3. And if we get the remainder 0, then 3 cycles are over. In the loop, 3 cycles are over there. So in order to do this, I'll use percentage symbol, then 3. If this is equal to 0, means it becomes a 3 cycles. So for every 3 cycle, so let's say this value I want to pass to the another variable. So let's say another variable d1 var is equal to empty. Let's take as a string. So now d1 var is equal to d1 var plus, so this I, okay. So I is a number, so now anyhow I'll change to string and then I'll pass str of I. Then once it's reached here, you want to make d1 var is equal to empty. And this d1 var you want to send to the another variable called the decrypt variable d var, that is equal to empty. Okay, sorry, this one should be outside this if statement. So every time we should transfer this value to this variable, and this d var should be here. D var is equal to d var plus d1 var. So each cycle the value will be passed to d1 variable. Once is equal to 3, then we'll clear the d1. So d1 is equal to empty. Now we can print the d var, so decrypted var. Let's check. So d var is not printing anything. Okay, so why is printing number only? Because we are printing d1 var. D1 var is just a number, okay. So this number we need to convert into character, chr of d1 var. Now let's run. So this is a type error. So here it's a integer is required. So therefore d1 chr, in order to convert as a chr, it should be integer. So now let's convert into integer format, int. Because we taken d1 as a string. and we are passing as a string here. D1 var as a string. So this D1 var you want to convert it into integer. Then we check for the CHR function. So now you can say please pay 50,000 to John. Now let's stop this print. So we don't require this anymore. So this print too. Now run. So now you can see that this is the original message. It is the decrypted message. So this is the encrypted. Again it's decrypted back to original text. Fine. Now it's working fine. So please practice this. And now you have to make some changes to this program. So you need to ask the user to enter the choice. Okay, 1 for encryption, 2 for decryption. If you say 1, you have to show only this part, first part. You have to execute only the first part. If you say 2, you have to execute only the second part. So after entering the first part, they need to copy the number and they have to give to the second part, decrypt. So then you have to convert that and you have to display the message. So please try that. We'll show that same maybe in another video. So till that you please practice and learn this how to do encryption and decryption at the basic level. So if you're not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel to learn more. Thank you.